Welcome to Agricultural Science for JSS 3. Today we do an agricultural policy review. What is an agricultural policy? An agricultural policy is a set of government decisions, laws, and programs designed to guide and support agricultural production and the welfare of farmers. Key agricultural policies in Nigeria. 1. The Agricultural Development Projects (ADPs) Policy 1970 ATS. Government established state-level ADPs with World Bank funding to deliver extension services, inputs, and rural infrastructure. Impact: improved farming practices in many states. Challenge: funding and institutional decay in later years. 2. The Structural Adjustment Program, SAP, 1986. Major economic policy under General Babangida. Removed subsidies on fertilizers and other farm inputs. Devalued the naira, making imported food expensive. Impact: farm input prices rose, hurting small farmers. However, local food production became more competitive. 3. The National Farmer Development Program (NFDP), 1992 and subsequent phases. World Bank supported. Focused on farmer, floodplain, farming and irrigation. Impact: improved yields for farmer farmers. 4. The Presidential Initiatives on Agriculture, 2001 to 2006. Under President Olusegun Obasanjo's government. Initiatives targeting cassava, Nigeria Cassava Initiative, make Nigeria the world's largest cassava exporter, rice, soybean, tree crops, and livestock. Impact: increased cassava production significantly. 5. The Agricultural Transformation Agenda, ATA, 2011 to 2015. Under President Goodluck Jonathan. Led by Minister of Agriculture Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, later became African Development Bank President. Key elements: growth enhancement support, GES, scheme, fertilizer subsidies delivered directly to farmers via mobile phones, bypassing corrupt middlemen, staple crop processing zones, SCPZs, commodity value chains. 6. Green Alternative, Agricultural Promotion Policy, 2016. Under President Muhammadu Buhari. Focus on diversifying the economy away from oil. Import restrictions on rice and other crops to encourage local production. Anchor Borrowers Program, CBN. Target: Nigeria self-sufficient in food production. Important principles of good agricultural policy. 1. Stability, consistent policies over time. 2. Inclusivity, policy should benefit all farmers, including women and youth. 3. Funding, adequate government investment. 4. Coordination, government agencies must work together. 5. Monitoring and evaluation, policies must be assessed and improved. Remember, agricultural policy equals set of government decisions plus laws plus programs designed to guide plus support agricultural production plus welfare of farmers. Key policies in Nigeria. ADPs Policy 1970 ATS equals government established state-level ADPs with World Bank funding, delivered extension services plus inputs plus rural infrastructure. Impact equals improved farming practices in many states. Challenge equals funding plus institutional decay. Structural Adjustment Program /SAP 1986 equals under General Babangida, removed subsidies on fertilizers plus other farm inputs, devalued the naira equals imported food expensive, impact equals farm input prices rose hurting small farmers plus local food production became more competitive. National Farmer Development Program /NFDP 1992 equals World Bank supported, focused on farmer farming plus irrigation, improved yields for farmer farmers. Presidential Initiatives on Agriculture 2001-2006 equals under President Olusegun Obasanjo, initiatives targeting cassava equals Nigeria Cassava Initiative equals make Nigeria world's largest cassava exporter plus rice plus soybean plus tree crops plus livestock, increased cassava production significantly. Agricultural Transformation Agenda /88 2011-2015 equals under President Goodluck Jonathan, led by Dr. Akinwumi Adesina equals later became African Development Bank President. Key elements equals growth enhancement support / JES scheme equals fertilizer subsidies delivered directly to farmers via mobile phones bypassing corrupt middlemen plus staple crop processing zones / SCPZs plus commodity value chains. Green Alternative / Agricultural Promotion Policy 2016 equals under President Muhammadu Buhari, focus on diversifying economy away from oil, import restrictions on rice plus other crops to encourage local production, Anchor Boras Program / CBN, target equals Nigeria self-sufficient in food production. Principles of good agricultural policy, stability equals consistent policies over time, inclusivity equals benefit all farmers including women plus youth, funding equals adequate government investment, coordination equals government agencies must work together, monitoring plus evaluation equals policies must be assessed plus improved. Thank you.